If you are in the purple group, you are done with your Otzi rough draft and you're ready to polish and enhance your writing. First, please look back at your essay. Make sure it doesn't have any first or second person pronouns, words like I, me, my, you, or your. Make sure that you're avoiding trash words like these and slang. Don't use any contractions, such as it's instead of it is, or don't instead of do not. If you need any help revising for any of these pieces, please message your teacher. Once you're done with this, you're going to move on to the next slide. You're going to pick one of these websites to explore. Choose and read an article that interests you. For example, you might go to the Washington Post, pick out an opinions piece, and look through and see which one might be interesting to you. I personally found this article, Think You're Out of Baker's Yeast, Think Again, to sound very interesting, so I'm going to look through that article. Once you've selected your article, you're going to go through it for a first read, and then once you've done that first read, take a couple of sentences to describe what is the author's claim or main point that they're trying to make it. Just a quick summary. Then, on the next slide, you're going to find 3 sentences from that article that you think are particularly well written, convincing, powerful, poignant, or interesting. And then jot down some notes. What strikes you about this sentence? You might discuss sentence structure, grammar, word choice, or ideas. For example, I love this sentence. As a scientist who studies yeast genetics and who loves baking, I've always maintained that the history of human civilization is yoked to our ability to cultivate and manipulate these tiny organisms, and our future is too. Although this is a little bit informal because it uses that first-person pronoun, I still really like the way this sentence is written. So I'm going to go ahead and copy it and move it into my assignment. Next, I'll paste that sentence here, and then jot down a few notes. I really love the interesting word choice that this author has chosen to use. The verbs like yoked, cultivate, and manipulate really caught my interest. After you've picked out 3 sentences and you're ready to move on, go to the next slide and think about what can you learn from this author's style or craft. What might you apply to your own essay? And here, you'll write 2 to 3 complete and thoughtful sentences. It might be some word choice, it might be the way that they've crafted a sentence, it might be the way that they have listed their ideas, anything that really caught your attention and seemed to be beautiful, interesting, poignant, or great writing, thinking about what you can learn from that author. When you're done, return to your own essay to revise and edit.